Nobody talks about the moment you realize that some of the people making the worst decisions in life are doing better than you. I mean, think about it. Growing up, we were told to stay away from bad friends. We were told to focus on our books, live right, and eventually life will reward us for those things. Growing up, there were girls around me that never did all those good child stuffs we did, like listening to your parents, don't be stubborn, focus on your book, and live right. Like they were running after me, and most of them were even chasing after married men. Like these are people that all these elderly people will look at and be like, don't worry, Kama will catch up with them later in the future. And honestly, I believed that. I thought that life was a Nollywood movie where the good children, where the good ones, we have a very bright, successful future. While the bad ones, those ones that were making those very bad decisions, as we call it then, where those ones who like face the consequences, where karma will meet up with them in the future and they will regret making those bad decisions. But then I grew up and life showed me one of the painful truths that nobody prepared me for. Because some of those girls are actually doing well in life. Some of them turned out to be very, very successful. I even know one that is currently living abroad and building a skincare brand there. The other one I know is happily married to a rich businessman and she has her own business. And every time I hear about him, like every time somebody mention about them around me, I will always remember all those warnings we were given. Because according to the story, their life was supposed to like fall apart. Their life is supposed to be full of regrets and karma, according to the story they told us. But he didn't. In contrary, their life is actually expected. Meanwhile, some of us that really follow those rules, we have experienced setbacks after setbacks. Some of us are still trying to figure out life, like we have been trying to figure out life over and over again. Some have experienced serious setbacks that nobody saw coming. One of us, this girl was like a perfect definition of what a good should look like. And she got married, but recently I heard that her husband left her for another woman. And this girl never followed married men. She never chased after married men like those girls did back then. I mean, if anybody should have a karma of such, a failed marriage with another woman, it should be those girls that chase after married men. That's what we were told. So, and this realization was very much uncomfortable. And it was not because I wanted those girls to fail. Don't get me wrong. This is not coming from a place of bitterness. No, it's not. It's just that I realized that life is not a courtroom. Life is not a courtroom. And people don't always get rewarded according to how good they are. People don't always get punished according to how wrong they are. Sometimes good people suffers. Sometimes the irresponsible ones progress or succeed. Sometimes that person that did everything good loses. And sometimes that person that did everything wrong ends up winning. Mind you, this is not me encouraging bad behavior. This is just me accepting reality. Because the biggest mistake you can make is expecting life to reward you simply because you're a good person. This is how many people end up bitter about life. This is how people end up resenting themselves for probably skipping on a certain kind of lifestyle they didn't live just because they were expecting life to treat them differently. Mind you, you can still make those bad decisions and later end up regretful. You can still make those bad decisions and later meet karma. So being a good person is still important. Working hard is important. Doing the right thing is still very, very important. But none of this comes with a guarantee. Life doesn't hand out rewards based on who deserves them the most. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you stop feeling betrayed every time that life doesn't go as planned. The truth is, life is not fair. It never was. And strangely enough, accepting this makes life easier to live. This is the sixth truth I'm sharing with you. I hope I'm prepared for the seventh. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then see you in my next video. Bye bye.